What's up guys, Baits with Nate here, and today we're going to be making some ice jigs like this. That's a white and orange one. We got a little bit of a bigger one there. But before we get into making those, we're going to open these two mystery tackle boxes. They're both ice fishing, so we're going to start with this one. I've already opened both of these, but I figured I'd show you guys what I got in them. So, okay, since we're doing the ice jigs, I want to show you this one first. That's basically what we're going for right there on that treble hook. We've got rattling slip balls. I don't know if you can hear that, but I don't know if I'll use those. We've got these little jigs here. These are just lead jigs, all painted up and whatever. You got some ice plastics here, fancy packaging. It's just chartreuse with silver and then a black top. Then we've got Sitka jigs here. These are also lead. What weight are these? I don't know the weight, but 3-pack. They kind of look like little perch. And then the last item we got is this giant gold spoon. So that's the small box. And then my buddy Ashton gave me this box, so shout out to him. He actually threw in some extra stuff in here too because he got 2 of these. So we're gonna start out with these tubes. They're really salty. I don't know if you can see that. Super salty. We got trick fish ice line, 3-pound test, 100 yards. And then, oh, he threw his in too because we got 2 of them. We got some bobbers, slip-line bobbers. Got a pretty neat sticker right there, not gonna lie. We got Sitka, I don't know what they call this, but another jig. That thing's big. I don't know if you can tell how big that is, but that's my fingers, my hand. That's a big one. And then we've got these Kender's tungsten aqua jigs. Those are pretty loose. And then we've got T-Vex tungsten jigs right there. Those look really nice. They're both glow in the dark too. And then we've got this other Sitka jig. Kind of represents a minnow. That's still pretty big, but not smaller than the last one. And then we've got glow shot jigs from Northland. Those are neat. Basically, you just put a glow stick inside of your jig, and they give you this little tool to snap the little glow sticks they give you. But I'll definitely have to try these out. These will be cool. And then lastly, we've got the Widowmaker grub jigs, and these are tungsten. These are gold. These will go perfect with these. If I can grab one. These wigglers that we got here. Those will go perfect. So that's all the stuff that was in the ice box, or ice boxes. So that's gonna give me a pretty good start to this ice fishing season. So now we're gonna get on to making these treble hook jigs. Alright, so first to make these jigs, use a pop bottle, and you're going to need a heat gun. This is kind of the do-it-yourself way if you don't have epoxy, but you're going to need glue, like glue stick, heat gun, something to mix your hot glue up in, and the hooks that we're going to be using, we're going to take the hooks off of those Sitka jigs. I'm using those because I don't have any other hooks. To use for this, so we're going to use these. These look like they come off pretty easy, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so I got this hook off of this jig. It's actually a lot harder than I thought because it's got that little keeper there. And I thought it would have been easier, but nope. Took me about 5 minutes. So we're going to start with this biggest jig hook, and since the body of it is this neon green and orange color, we're gonna try and match that on this hook. So I'm gonna get the chartreuse and lime green. Alright, we got the chartreuse and the lime green. Okay, we got orange and chartreuse orange. And I'm gonna go grab another pop can. Alright, so we got 2 pop cans. One's gonna be the orange, one's gonna be the green. So I'm gonna get our gun here going. It might be loud, but just bear with me. Alright, so now that we've got enough in here, we're gonna do this color first. This will be the green. It's gonna be on top. Just getting glue everywhere. Hold on. Alright, so now, gotta shake this up. The chartreuse always separates really bad, as you can see. I think it's almost impossible. Yeah, it's indestructible. We're gonna add just a couple of drops of chartreuse, and then the rest is gonna be this lime green color. I'm gonna add like 4. Shake it up, maybe. Okay, and also I recommend having toothpicks. Basically just mixing it in with the hot glue on the can. And your color is going to depend on how much hot glue you're using, because I have a lot in here, so I didn't get enough color in there. So I'm going to have to reheat this and add some more. But the color's looking good. It's looking really bright. I'm gonna add 1 more drop of this. And 1 more lime green. 2. Make that 2. Alright, so that's gonna be our green right there. For the treble, where did the treble hook go? I always lose the treble hook. There it is. Alright guys, so I got this orange mixed up too, but we're gonna do this green color first. And I might actually throw some black flake in it, just to kind of match the stripes on the jig here. Toothpicks really come in handy for applying the hot glue. And I lost my treble hook again. Oh, there it is. Okay. basically I've got this hot glue and I'm just gonna place it right at the bottom of the treble, kind of scrape it off on there, and then to get it in the teardrop form I just take surgical clampy doos, clamp it. I turn my heat gun on low, and I just kind of work it around in a circle, and holding it farther away prevents it from blowing off. Once you get it melted, you're just going to want to keep twisting it so it coats evenly on your treble hook, trying to get an even coat. Okay, and then I'm going to hold it straight down like this and hold it above the heat gun to get the teardrop look. Just lets it fall down a little bit and it falls evenly. There we go. So right there you can see it has a teardrop look on the bottom. Alright, now that it's even all the way around and on the bottom, we're going to go ahead and dunk this in the water to speed up the cooling process. Now that we've got this shaped the way we want it and have it cooled off, we're going to heat up our orange, but in order to not mess this up, you don't want to reheat this green color. What I'm doing is heating this stick with the glue on it, and I just dab it on the jig. I'm going to heat it up a tiny bit. And once it's hot, you want to find a flat surface and press it against that. So that's what it looks like now on the bottom and from the side. Alright, so I just put some black flake on the bottom. I put two dots there. So we've got the orange and the chartreuse green on that. So we're gonna throw it on the bait and see how it looks. Alright guys, so that's how the jig looks on, or the treble jig looks on this jig. Got the black on the bottom, orange, and then that chartreuse green to go with the body. So now we're gonna try to do a silver for this jig. Right there. Oh, right there. Alright, that took a while. But the color I'm deciding to go with this, since its tail fin is orange and it's got like an orangish red dot up here, I'm just going to do a solid red on this treble. I'm not going to do any flake just because it doesn't do well with the heat gun unless you have it mixed in with your color already. So we're going to go ahead and turn this orange right here into a bright red. This is pretty simple once you get the hang of it. It's just hot glue, so it's like, it's not very complicated. Anyone can do it. And I mixed it in with the orange because that tail fin is orange, so it kind of creates that orangish red color, which will look good. Alright, so now we've got an orangish red color. We're going to throw that on the treble, or we're going to throw this on the jig and then do a close-up of everything we made here. Alright guys, so this is our first jig we did, the green and orange. Then this is the one that we just did. That's the orange and red to match that spot and the fins. And then these are some previous trebles that I did before. We've got a white and orange, we got a natural color, another white and orange, a pink and orange, a pink, and then we've got chartreuse and orange. So, if you guys like these, I suggest you try to make these because it's a lot cheaper and it gets the job done. Hope you guys like this video. It's a good way to save a little money, and you can customize your treble hooks to whatever color you want. All it takes is some colorant that you'd use for plastisol, a can, some glue stick glue. Recommended is some of these surgical pliers, toothpicks, heat gun, and treble hooks is all you need. So, again, if you guys like this, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more ice fishing stuff, leave some comments down below. And thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys in the next one.